Okay, before you ask, just know that I will be making a movie review of Purple Rain, but considering the fact that today is the day it was released, I can't obviously do it today because I already made thumbnails and I can't fix them or whatever. So for now, this video is about the development behind Purple Rain. At some point I'll do a video about the legacy and the musical and the sequel. Well, not technically a sequel. We will get into that other Prince movie someday. Anyways, for now though, we're talking about just, we'll review the movie at some point, okay? But for now, we're talking about Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Those of you who live under a rock, Purple Rain is, of course, an American romantic rock musical drama film directed by Albert Magnoli from a screenplay co-written by Magnoli and William Bin. And it, of course, stars Prince. It stars Prince in his feature film debut, actually. Good for him. And it also features a bunch of other people, too. But Prince is more important. The film is about, Prince. Well, his character is called the Kid, but we might as well call him Prince because they use, like, the names of the actual actors in this movie, like, how he competes with a rival local musician named Morris, who is played by Morris Day, and he falls in love with a girl named Apollonia, who is played by Apollonia. Anyways, you're probably wondering how this even came about. What compelled them to make a movie about Purple Rain? Well, after the success of his album 1999, Prince confronted his then manager Robert Cavallo and told him he would not renew his contract with him unless he got to star in a movie. I don't know, but every studio they had met with rejected the premise of this movie, or of a musical-led film, which is weird because it's the 80s or whatever. Wait, when did this come out again? Development began in 1982, so it's the 80s, so I don't understand why that would be a problem when we had Grease in the 70s. So because they couldn't find anyone to, like, I don't know, produce the film, Robert Cavallo had to produce it himself, and they, well, they had a hard time writing the script too, actually. Apparently, Prince spent months writing down the basic plot points of the film, and impressed with his work on Fame, Cavallo commissioned William Bin or Blinn, oh, I've been saying it wrong, it's Blinn, but Robert Cavallo commissioned William Blinn to write the script, and apparently his original script, titled Dreams, was much darker. Yeah, I don't want to know. Actually, I don't want to know. Oh, but if you think their troubles are over, they're far from over. Reckless director James Foley was offered to direct the film, but was not interested and instead passed it on to his editor, Albert Magnoli, who disliked Blinn's script for lacking truth, and was then hired to direct and edit after delivering a pitch on the spot to Cavallo. So, there's that. And allegedly during the first meeting with Warner Brothers Pictures, the studio executives asked Cavallo if John Travolta could replace Prince as the film's lead. I don't know what... Okay, now, allow me to go on a little side tangent. But I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for I Play Rocky, but in the trailer for I Play Rocky, they mentioned the fact that when Sylvester Stallone wanted to make his movie Rocky, they wanted to cast other people to play Rocky, but then Sylvester's like, no, I want to play Rocky. And everyone's like, oh no, it'd be cooler. So, like, what's the problem, dog? Like, okay. I know I shouldn't be mentioning this, but I have to. Back around, like, the, times of, like, the, I don't know, 1900s or whatever, there was a director and actor named William Desmond Taylor, you might recognize from that BuzzFeed Unsolved video where they were like, oh, what happened to him? But he directed 59 silent films and acted in 27 of them. And I just have to say, see, aim higher, okay? Look, Hollywood, aim higher, okay? You could either be William Desmond Taylor or Tommy Wiseau. There's no in between. Anyways, Prince intended to cast Vanity, who is a professional singer and leader of the group Vanity 6, to be in the movie, but she left the group before filming began, and her role was initially offered to Jennifer Beals, who made her film debut in My Bodyguard apparently, but she turned it down because she wanted to concentrate on college, and so they decided instead on casting Apollonia Cotero, who was back then actually virtually unknown. Prince had seen her appearance on the February 1983 episode of Tales of the Golden Monkey. Never heard of that, actually. I'm a little curious now. They were also going to apparently cast Lorraine Bracco for the role, but the producers found out she couldn't sing, so they rejected her. Excluding Prince and the people who played his parents in the movie, almost every character in the movie is named after the actor who plays them, which is, I pointed that out before, I don't know why though. Despite what was depicted in the film, both of Prince's real parents were black, and reportedly Prince's mother was upset that a white woman was casted to play his mother. Let's just keep going. After the character changed from Vanity to Apollonia, the script was drastically revised, and many dark scenes were cut. Some of these scenes include Prince and Apollonia, zooing it in a barn, which, was the story behind, his song Raspberry Beret. There's also Prince going to Apollonia 6's rehearsal, and physically fighting with the members of the time, and a scene which featured Prince's mother talking to him about her shaky relationship with his father. In addition, many scenes, like the Lake Minnetonka scene, Apollonia first meeting Morris, and the rail yard scene were actually cut down because of time restraints, and many clips from these scenes were featured. However, in the trailer for the movie, as well as the songs When Doves Cry and Let's Go Crazy montage, they were, in there, I guess. Prince also required other musicians in the film to take acting classes prior to filming, and apparently Morris Day was supposedly kicked out of classes for clowning around, which, to be fair, he's kind of funny in the movie. I kind of like him. He's great. I might as well end this video off by talking about the filming for the movie. So the principal photography began on October 31st, 1983, which, hey, October 31st is, Halloween. Anyways, sorry, whatever. They filmed this in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Obviously, that's where the movie takes place. The film actually features many local landmarks, including the Crystal Court of the IDS Center, also shown in segments of the opening credits to the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and the First Avenue nightclub, which was paid $100,000 for usage during filming and was closed for 25 days. According to Alan Leeds, several days of shooting were altered due to, I think Morris Day refusing to show up on set due to beef with Prince, which everybody got beef with Prince for some reason. He's just a chill dude. So, fun fact, the Huntington Hotel where Apollonia stays at is located on Main Street in downtown LA. In the film, it's supposed to be across the street from First Avenue. And also in the film, Prince rides this fucking crazy motorcycle, a Hondramatic Honda CM400A. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. I've never actually seen a motorcycle like this in my life. Ever. The road north from Henderson Station, Minnesota, along the Minnesota River was the setting for the motorcycle ride scenes, and some of the First Avenue scenes were shot at the Wiltern, which is also in LA, so there's that. During production, Magnoli asked Prince to, write one more song to touch on the themes of the film, so then he already had, When Doves Cry, Locked and Loaded, baby. He was like, that's right, locked and loaded. This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And that's the whole video. We're going to eventually get into Under the Cherry Moon, which I actually bought. I also have Purple Rain on DVD too. But I bought Under the Cherry Moon because I didn't know that Prince made another movie after Purple Rain. It's not a sequel, by the way. I should probably clarify that. Under the Cherry Moon isn't a sequel. It's also a black and white screwball comedy, so I know I'm gonna have fun watching that. But, yeah. In the next video, we're going to be going over the legacy... Not the next video. I'm sorry. I should clarify that I'm planning on making another video about the legacy behind Purple Rain, and also making a video about how they turned into a musical. I'm sorry. I should have clarified that, but, right. So, anyways, just letting you guys know also that I am working on the Little House on the Prairie video. That's what you have been hearing from me for a couple days. You know, I'm working on that. I don't know when it'll come out. I don't have a deadline for these things. This is gonna be such a long video already. I don't even want to look at it. I cannot. I shan't.